Hello friend, myself Prof. Akbar HK. Today we learn new topic, shape of liquid drop on the solid surface. In this topic we can discuss here the various condition when liquid drop on a plain solid surface will either form a droplet on the surface or spread on the surface. Both condition we can consider here. Consider a liquid drop at equilibrium on the surface of a glass plate. This glass plate considered as a solid. Then the interface are formed here: solid, liquid, solid, air, and third one liquid, air. The interfaces are formed. First one is here solid, liquid, solid, air, and third one is liquid, air. See in this figure. Here capital T1, this is surface tension for the solid liquid surfaces or interfaces. T1 surface tension for the solid liquid interface. Next one T2 surface tension for the solid air interface, solid air interface, and third one this T3 surface tension for the liquid air interface, and here a theta angle of contact between solid and liquid as shown in this figure. Then we consider here this T3 means surface tension for the liquid air interface. T3 can be resolved into two components. This is the first component here, T3 sin theta along vertical, and T3 cos theta along horizontal. Here T3 can be resolved into two components. First one T3 cos theta along horizontal, and T3 sin theta along vertical. The drop in equilibrium, therefore the horizontal component must be balance each other. Then we can write here this vertical component. See this diagram, vertical component T3 cos theta, T3 cos theta plus this component plus T1, this balances by T2 here. Then we can write here T3 cos theta plus T1 is equal to T2. Then rearranging this equation here, T3 cos theta is equal to T2 minus T1. We can find here value of cos theta. This cos theta is equal to T2 minus T1 upon T3. This is considered equation first here. Consider equation first here. Consider this case here. If T2 greater than T1, if T2 greater than T1, that is T1's surface tension for the solid liquid interface is less than surface tension for the solid air interference. T2 greater than T1 here, and T2 minus T1 here. T2 minus T1 less than T3. Therefore, cos theta is a positive here. Hence, angle of contact is acute. Thus, shape of meniscus is a concave. Angle of contact is acute. Thus, shape of meniscus is concave here. Then second case here. If T2 less than T1 and T1 minus T2 less than T3. Repeat again here. T2 less than T1 and T1 minus T2 less than T3. That time cos theta is a negative. Therefore, theta lie between 90 degree and 180, that is angle of contact is obtuse. Thus, shape of meniscus is a convex. This is seen in following figure. Then third condition, if T2 minus T1 is equal to T3, cos theta is equal to 1, and that time theta is equal to 0 degree. If T2 minus T1 greater than T3 or T2 greater than T1 plus T2 greater than T1 plus T3, then cos theta greater than 1, cos theta greater than 1, which is impossible here, hence liquid is spread over the solid surface and drop will not be formed. This condition, if T2 minus T1 greater than T3 or T2 greater than T1 plus T3, this cos theta greater than 1 here, which is impossible, hence liquid is spread over the solid surface and drop will not be formed here. In this way, we can discuss the various conditions when liquid drop on a plane solid surface will either form droplet on the surface or spread on the surface. Then some question asked on this topic. Discuss the various condition when liquid drop on a plane solid surface will either form droplet on the surface or spread on the surface. Another question: how does waterproofing agent work? How does waterproofing agent work? Waterproofing agent increase the surface tension and hence the angle of contact. Here a waterproofing agent changes the angle of contact from the acute to obtuse. As a result, on the surface of the material to be waterproof, the water form droplet instead of spreading, and the water does not wet the surface of the material. In this way waterproofing agent work here. And next point we can discuss here, angle of contact depend upon following factors. Angle of contact depend upon following factor. First factor is the nature of the liquid and the solid in contact. Angle of contact depend upon following factor. The first factor is nature of the liquid and the solid in a contact. The nature of solid liquid in contact, this depend upon angle of contact. Second one, impurity present in the liquid changes angle of contact. When impurity, we can add corresponding impurity add in liquid, corresponding angle of contact changes of that liquid. And third, increase in temperature of the liquid decreasing its angle of contact. When we can increase temperature, corresponding we can increasing temperature of liquid, corresponding its angle of contact is decreases. In this way we can discuss here, angle of contact depend upon this all three factor. Then we can prepare your notes. For a given solid liquid surface, the angle of contact is constant at a given temperature. Note here, for a given solid liquid surface, the angle of contact is constant at given temperature. Then next very important point here, effect of impurity and temperature on surface tension. Effect of impurity and temperature on surface tension. We can consider firstly here effect of impurity. In effect of impurity, first, when highly soluble impurity like common salt is dissolved in water, surface tension of water increases. When highly soluble impurity like common salt is dissolved in water, corresponding surface tension of water increases. Second one, when a sparingly soluble substance is dissolved in water, its surface tension decreases. With corresponding sparingly soluble substance dissolved in water, corresponding surface tension of water decreases. And third one, if insoluble impurity like detergent is added into water, surface tension of water decreases. Insoluble impurity like detergent is added into water, surface tension of water decreases. And third one, next, effect of temperature. Effect of temperature. First one, in most of liquid, as a temperature increases, surface tension decreases. Temperature increases, surface tension decreases. Second, in case of molten copper or molten cadmium, the surface tension increases with increase the temperature. Some cases like molten copper or molten cadmium, the surface tension increases corresponding increase in temperature. And next one, the surface tension. The surface tension of a liquid becomes zero at a critical temperature. This is a effect of temperature on surface tension. Effect of impurity and temperature on surface tension. And next one, some question asked here. A steel blade float on the surface of pure water but sink when the detergent is added to the water. Why? Repeat again this question. A steel blade float on surface of pure water but sink when the detergent is added to the water. Why? Reason here. When steel blade is kept on pure water gently, then blade start floating on the water surface. It is so because at the surface film of water, weight of the blade is balanced by vertical component of force due to surface tension. This force is given by here mg is equal to T sin theta into twice L, where m be the mass of the blade. Then next reason, when detergent is added in water, surface tension water is decreases or reduces here. When detergent is added in water, surface tension of water reduces. In this case, we can write this equation mg is equal to T sin theta into twice L. This equation we can write here mg greater than T sin theta into twice L. This factor is greater than, then steel blade is sink here. In this way, we can complete this point, shape of liquid drop on a solid surface. Today we stop here. Thank you.